Welcome back. We just saw that big press conference by Rahul Gandhi and Akhilesh Yadav in Lucknow on the day of polling. Now, what's very interesting is, just rewind your mind to 2014. This is exactly what campaigner Narendra Modi did during the 2014 elections. When there were elections taking place, he had this big roadshow in Varanasi. All of Varanasi turned out, sending that very strong message that this was a big Modi wave. He did that, Ashok, in the initial phase of the elections with stunning effect. Now it seems Rahul and Akhilesh are copying from Modi's textbook.
Yes, they are.
And the BJP is not doing it.
Well, obviously, the BJP doesn't have a local face, I guess, which is a...
No, but they could have planned a Modi rally today. They could have planned a road show. They could have done some kind of a count.
I asked the BJP spokesperson. I have three things to say on this. One, there is no doubt that the SP-Congress alliance and their coming together is a tonic for both parties. They are better together than separately. But I have three questions, which are three caveats to it. One, if you look at Mayawati...
Okay, your mic's just fallen. Ashok, just put on that mic. I want to get in Sharad Pradhan. Sharad, your sense on this combination? Can this jugalbandi of Akhilesh and Rahul change political equations in Uttar Pradesh?
Well, the alliance was intended largely to garner the Muslim vote and to put up a combine which could be projected as the most potent force that could take on the BJP. And to that extent, I think it has been very successful. More than that, now, what they are trying to do is to also attract the youth, which cuts across caste and religious lines. And there again, you know, as far as even despite all the Pappu image that Rahul has, he still is seen as a person who doesn't have, you know, doesn't have anything to it certainly has appeal with the youth, and Akhilesh certainly has earned a lot of goodwill as an outcome of the feud, the family feud, as you have already pointed out how it fought the anti-incumbency unwittingly. And those who know that Mulayam those who believe and strongly believe, and rightly so, that this whole thing was not a drama, the family feud was not a drama, and it was because Mulayam has been suffering from all kinds of ailments on account of old age, and he is very forgetful, because of which people like Amar Singh and taking undue advantage of that, and that is what led to this feud. And they know then Akhilesh getting out of it has given Akhilesh a lot of strength. And Akhilesh, at the end of the day, people in general, if you talk to people, particularly the youth, they really praise him not only because of the development work that he has actually put forth.
To make a very quick point, yes, Mr.
He's
Sinha.
the only person.
After listening you, I have some confusion that have you formally joined this alliance? Because you are speaking as a spokesperson of the alliance. My thing
he's
is
giving
that
his view.
No.
That's a little unfair. He's entitled to his view. You are entitled to yours.
No. Yes. Then he should. I write. I belong to RSS. He should write that he belongs to the alliance. My thing is that in the press conference, Rahul Gandhi had earlier psychology of the big brother. In this press conference, he has exhibited that he is less than equal than Akhilesh.
No, but you had a problem when he was playing Big Brother. Now, if he's in the background, you have a problem.
Congress has psychology. Congress had psychology that it is playing a larger role. Now, the Congress is compromising and reconciling with the regional parties and being treated as the less than equal. You just see the press conference.
Okay, so in case our viewers have just tuned in, I want to play out just 3 quick excerpts from the big press conference. So remember, this is on polling day. Symbolically, it's important. Rahul, Akhilesh together, capturing airspace at least, if not mind space. Let's listen to what they're saying at this press conference.
अब मैं समझता हूं कि नरेंद्र मोदी जी को जन्मपत्री पढ़नी अच्छी लगती है, गूगल सर्च करना अच्छा लगता है, और लोगों के बाथरूम में झांकना अच्छा लगता है. वो चीजें वो अपने फ्री टाइम में करें, शाम को करें. मगर मेन प्रधानमंत्री का काम होता है रोजगार का सवाल, सिक्योरिटी का सवाल, किसानों का सवाल. इन सब सवालों में हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी फेल हैं. प्रधानमंत्री जी ने 2 करोड़ युवाओं को वायदा किया था कि वो हर साल 2 करोड़ युवाओं को रोजगार देंगे. 1 लाख रोजगार से कम उन्होंने दिया है. हम यहां पे उत्तर प्रदेश को ट्रांसफॉर्म करेंगे.
जो समाजवादी पार्टी और कांग्रेस मिलकर के काम करेगी कम से कम जनता को इस बात का भरोसा है कि जो बात जनता के बीच में रखी जाती है, सरकार बनने के बाद उन चीज़ों को पूरा किया जाता है। कम से कम समाजवादी लोग जो बात करते हैं उसको ज़मीन पर भी उतारते हैं। कई बार लोग मन की बात करते हैं लेकिन काम की बात नहीं करते। मन की बात तो सुनने में समझ में आती है, लेकिन सभाओं में उस जिले में या उनकी सरकार की वजह से कौन सी उपलब्धि हुई है, ये बात कही जाए कि खुनबों का गठबंधन हो गया। मैं तो ये कहूँगा कि दो युवाओं को कांग्रेस और समाजवादी पार्टी को साथ साथ आने का काम हुआ है। ये कुनबों का गठबंधन तो उन्हें लग सकता है, लेकिन दो युवाओं का गठबंधन है। जब आप इंटरनेट की बात करें और इंटरनेट को समझने में दो युवा बहुत समझदार हों और प्रदेश और देश के युवाओं को जोड़ने में कामयाब हों, तो मैं समझता हूँ ये अच्छी बात होगी। बहुत ज़्यादा इमोशनल और बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्सा होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। इमोशनल होना, गुस्सा होना कहीं ना कहीं ये बता रहा है कि ज़मीन सरक गई है।
Akhilesh Yadav, they're alleging that the BJP is angry and emotional after they've come together. They keep calling themselves youngsters. Now, internationally you can contest that, Ajit Jha, but in an Indian context, 46, 47 is fairly young when most politicians, by the time they reach any real level of seniority in the decision-making matrix, are somewhere in their 60s.
Absolutely. And over here, the whole idea is Akhilesh and Rahul opposed to Amit Shah and Modi. They are in their 60s, these are in their 40s. So obviously there is a 20-year gap here, number one. Number two, this whole language of man ki baat versus kaam ki baat, that has a very important touch with the youth, because everyone needs jobs. Jobs is the biggest problem in the economy today. So I think, Rahul, that this alliance is a game changer in UP politics.
Vivek, do you think that
one minute, look at Samajwadi Party, totally fragile, factionalism between father and son. Look at Congress Party, very weak on the ground, but when they came together, look at them. They are defining UP politics.
But,
in that sense,
are
it's
they
a
really?
but now,
Yes, but Rahul, I think this is good press, and as you rightly said, that it really is capturing the airspace for so long. Fine, it is actually for the floating vote, it's fine that you are talking about developmental agenda, you are talking about airspace and all that, but ideological people have made their mind already. Now the third thing is that he is counting, he is trying to hide his own incapacities by counting on the anti-incumbency of the central government, that this has not happened, the money has not come. So in a way, ideological plank, actually they are not highlighting any ideological plank, it is more of a developmental plank on which they are trying to count.
Ajit Jha says it could be a game changer. Ashok, do you agree? He also says Janam Patni instead of Jan Patri. He says Bashir Bard instead of Badr. These are things that are we being overcritical when it comes to Rahul Gandhi?
Pronunciation is what it is. That is, people don't decide votes on that, hopefully. But there are 3 points to make here.
No, it's not pronunciation. It goes deeper than that. This comes to the tag that he carries of being a pappu.
Yeah. Look, in that press conference, Akhilesh appeared as the serious politician. Rahul.
Why do you say that?
Because he spoke on issues. He spoke on the 10 bindus, the 10 points. Rahul made general remarks about the Narendra Modi government. This is not a referendum on the Modi government. That is in 2019. This is a referendum on Akhilesh.
No, but he can't criticize Akhilesh. So what is
I understand that, but he didn't say things which are really relevant to UP. He spent half his time criticizing Narendra Modi, which is fine. Maybe that serves him. I have 3 points to make here. One, this alliance is all for the good, and it's certainly strengthened both parties, is giving them a tonic. But do remember when Mayawati, who came into politics in the early 1990s, when she won her big election in 2007 as a pan-caste platform, it took her 10 or 15 years to do it. We are now expecting Akhilesh to do it in a matter of months. I have my doubts about that. That's one. Second, the Muslim vote has come together. That Sharath has also said that. That's probably true. But the Congress can the Congress transfer its whatever little upper caste vote it has to the Samajwadi Party?
That's a good point.
The
DMK discovered to its horror Sharath Pradhan
and
in
the
Tamil
third point I'd like to make is that the Congress has got 105 seats. The DMK example is very telling, because in Tamil Nadu, the DMK won 50% of what it contested. The Congress got hammered, which is why the alliance lost. Is 105 seats too many seats for the
That's a
Congress?
good point. Sharad Pradhan, because the DMK found to its utter horror that giving the Congress tickets proved to be a liability. Can the same happen in Uttar Pradesh as well? Because the big charge, one of the reasons why Mayawati didn't want an alliance with the Congress is that her votes would have got transferred to Congress candidates. Congress's votes wouldn't have come to her. Is Akhilesh making a similar mistake by giving the Congress number of seats which it doesn't deserve?
Well, that is the common feeling here, that the seats given to the Congress were a little higher. You know, maybe 25 seats less could have been a better compromise, because that's a fact. That the two, but what they have done is they have concentrated the idea behind giving them so many seats was also to ensure that in whatever Muslim pockets, or not exactly Muslim pockets, wherever the Muslim vote can influence the verdict of the outcome of the election, it was wiser for them to do that, because what they are looking up to is getting the en bloc or the larger chunk of the Muslim vote together, which can
change on the back of these sundry Maulanas. At least two major Maulanas in Delhi and Lucknow have come on spoken, said back BSP. One second, Vivek. Does that make a difference?
No, I don't think, because both have very little credibility. You know, Ahmed Bukhari has very poor credibility, and even Jawad, whose influence is limited to one section of the Shia Muslim vote.
So how are you hoping, Vivek, that this will swing it for the BSP?
I think actually, what Sharad is not talking about, there have been 6 or 7 organizations, Muslim organizations, which have supported. It started from, All India Mashaikh Board, Garib Nawaz Foundation, Rashtriya Ulema Council. Rashtriya Ulema Council had dented, there were 84 candidates, they have withdrawn. And then do we have Muslim Personal Law Board? And then
the Muslim Personal Law Board put out a clarification saying the Muslim Law Board does not support. One second, don't misrepresent facts.
I'm saying
one second. You can't respect your professor. You can't misrepresent facts. I want to put this in context. The Muslim Law Board put out a clarification when this story appeared, saying that the Muslim law. One second, let me clear you on facts. The Muslim Law Board put out a clarification saying the Muslim Law Board doesn't endorse any particular candidate or party. Kamal Farooqui in his individual capacity.
That's what I think.
They don't back the BSP. No, you didn't say that. That's not what you said.
Rahul, you did not allow me to complete.
That's not what you said.
You did not.
Most of the organizations are counting. They are the later categories.
I'm saying that Aligarh Muslim Students Union,
they hardly matters.
Come on, you are talking about youth being lured by both youth leaders, and he has a youth organization which is coming and supporting
Muslims want to defeat BJP.
When did it happen for BSP?
Between the SP.
My problem is that it has never happened for BSP. And when somebody is saying that,
I'm out of time. I'm out of time.
The social coalition is not working in Uttar Pradesh. Except Muslims are getting divided between the SP and the BSP because they are confused who is going to defeat BJP. So there is no clear picture. That's why there is a division in the Muslim vote.
So many leaders are coming together.
Muslims vote, but others also vote. This SP Congress alliance cannot just work because if Muslims vote together. The Congress also has to bring upper caste voters to this alliance. That is the key question that a doubt remains whether the Congress will be able to transfer Brahmin votes, for instance, to a Yadav party.
There's just so much ground to cover in Uttar Pradesh. We could be here till 9 p.m. tonight and we'd still not be able to track all the issues. My producers are going to get very upset. And you're in India today. You don't want us to be dropping any ad breaks. So we'll take a very quick break. Okay, go ahead. Make your one line. Just one line.
Was that 2 months ago the BJP was almost taking a sort of walk over BJP. It was winning, and today their sort of percentages have been reduced because of the alliance. That is the point. All our polls showed that across channels.
Okay, so this is just the first phase. This is a 7-part pot boiler. Right. So it's like the Game of Thrones, House of Cards. You got 7 parts, and I watch it online nowadays. It comes over the weekend. So this is almost like that. 1 week, one show. Remember, in this first show, it's a triangular fight. Make no mistake about it. Don't think that the BSP is down and out. It's only between the BJP and the Samajwadi Party. It's a triangular fight, but this is also where the BSP is strong. We will keep tracking this election very, very closely. There's also the big development in Uttar Pradesh, in Tamil Nadu, where you've got cops now entering the resort where all the AIADMK MLAs are held up. We'll have a lot of reportage coming in from across Western UP, from Tamil Nadu.